This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud, where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became SuperTed.
SuperTed was originally created by Welshman Mike Young to help his son overcome his fear of the dark. Starting out as a normal bear in the woods, Mother Nature taught him a magic word that granted him superpowers and transformed him into SuperTed. Young quickly learned he was onto a winner and produced a series of books revolving around our teddy bear hero. All in all, he managed to produce over 100 books in collaboration with illustrator Philip Watkins. Young's wife suggested a stuffed toy version of SuperTed, which went on sale in 1980. I imagine this is worth a fucking fortune nowadays. All this generated interest from Warner Brothers, who offered Young a massive £250,000 for the rights to make a film of SuperTed, along with Welsh television channel S4C. Young wanted to keep everything local, so he decided to create Serial Productions to produce the cartoon himself. And this brings us to the cartoon that most of us will fondly remember and love. Purposely created to avoid any sort of violence at all, SuperTed relied heavily on brilliant character design and beautiful animation to win the hearts of children all over the world. As the intro outlines, SuperTed was an ordinary teddy bear. Deemed defected, he was cast aside and almost instantly adopted by an otherworldly spotted alien, Spotty. Using magic cosmic dust, Spotty brings the teddy bear to life and quickly whisks him up to Mother Nature's cloud. As the original literature tells, she grants him special powers which can be activated whenever he utters the secret magic word. I've watched all of the original episodes and we never do find out SuperTed's magic word. I wonder what it is. Nevertheless, this word transforms this ordinary teddy bear into a red suit and cape wearing badass, with powers such as flight and bizarrely the ability to talk to animals. The duo travel the world and sometimes space, fighting against evil, mainly headed by the dastardly Texas Pete. Stereotypically a Texan cowboy and the only non-British character, he is hell-bent on world domination, increasing his wealth and ultimately the destruction of SuperTed. Pete rules over two helpers. Bulk, a fat fool who acts as not only the muscle but also the fall guy, and Skeleton, who is exactly that, a skeleton. He's super effeminate, and in almost every line of dialogue he refers to bones in one way or another. I think Skeleton offers comic relief for the more mature audience, as his camp ways become slightly risky at times. SuperTed is a short show, lasting around 10 minutes per episode. Generally starting with Texas Pete being naughty, SuperTed and Spotty foiling his plans and ending with a terrible joke. In memory, the show was a lot more in depth, but in reality it's so simple. But I guess that's where the show's beauty lies, allowing children's imagination to fill the gaps, and that is exactly what it did. I really enjoyed watching SuperTed again. If you take this show as is and don't expect too much in terms of dialogue, it can be a really good watch. I highly suggest you go and check it out. You can watch all of the original SuperTed shows in just 1 or 2 hour-long videos on YouTube. And that's about it really. Thanks for listening, and if you enjoyed this, then why not subscribe on iTunes or your favourite podcast app. You can get in touch with the show on Twitter at jump_cancel, on Facebook as Jump Cancel, We're on YouTube, also as Jump Cancel, and you can even email the show at pugpugpugpugpug5@gmail.com. And if you want to support this show, go to patreon.com/Jump Cancel.